welcome. This is Master Prophet Noel teaching you the School of Intuition. In this course, you will learn the universal truth of how to increase your intuitive powers. We will continue with the School of Intuition. We'll be right back with today's teaching. Today we will begin to help you reawaken your God-given ability of intuition, where the past, present, and future is revealed to you as you awaken the gift inside. Intuition is the ability to receive secret information about a person, place, or thing without anyone speaking a word. All the gifted prophets and psychics and mediums have heightened intuitive awareness that gives them the ability to tell people the future. In this course, I will begin to provide you methods that, if you apply it in your life, will reawaken the intuitive powers you have dormant inside. Now let's join the live conference where I'm teaching this course. Welcome into the live conference.
Are you on the line?
Yes, I'm here.
We're going to be talking about the power of intuition. And you as a prophetess, are you going to increase your intuitive powers if you can begin to tell people things before they speak a word? You see, a lot of people are going into prophecies and into predicting the future and prophesizing, and their prophecies are so boring because the information they're receiving is coming through senses that is not really that accurate. Do you get what I'm saying, Prophetess Cross? And we must begin to look to our intuitive ability to begin to prophesy. And Mrs. Cross, let me make you a declaration for 2012. Are you still there, Mrs. Cross?
Oh yes, I'm here.
That every man and woman of God that does not take their gift to the next level and begin to speak forth prophecies with incredible accuracy will not be in ministry for the next couple of years. Mrs. Cross, a lot of these ministries that you see on YouTube all over the place that are not predicting the future properly and do not have the tools to operate in the supernatural will begin to fail, and you will see it right before your eyes. You get what I'm saying, Mrs. Cross?
Yes.
So those that begin to operate at the higher levels are going to start to develop their intuitive ability. Mrs. Cross, what will make you a great prophetess if you meet a person for the very first time and reveal secrets of what's happening in their life before they speak a word. Now, wouldn't it make you feel greater and move your ministry to a higher level, Mrs. Cross? What's your thoughts?
Yes, it would, Master Prophet. Being accurate and knowing that I'm accurate by what the person is saying to me, it would certainly increase my faith and abilities to even strive harder.
Yes.
To be more, all that I could be.
And I want to make this declaration before everyone that is on this phone line. If you do not update your prophetic ability to start to move into intuition and start operating at higher levels, begin to pick up people's frequencies, begin to pick up vibrations from other people to predict the future, you will stay at a low-level prophet and your ministry will never grow. Mrs. Cross, there are thousands and thousands of low-level prophets that are operating out there that are struggling financially because they are not learning the secret methods of operating in higher degrees.
Principle number 1, the power of focused consciousness. We as prophets and prophetess must begin to live our lives and make decisions with the power of focused consciousness and begin to walk away from what we see and hear. Let me explain. When we examine the animal kingdom and look at the life of a gazelle, it lives its life with the power of focused consciousness that a cheetah, a lion, a leopard, and a hyena is near and ready to attack. The gazelle will not rely on what it hears and sees to keep itself alive, due to the clever deception of the enemy around, but lives its life under the principles of power of focused consciousness. When the gazelle is eating or drinking, the gazelle is alive in the moment and focuses all its attention on any vibration, intuitive sparks it receives of danger to keep itself alive. We must begin to live our lives with the power of focused consciousness and be aware of every movement. We are awake to sense the dangers, the changes that will begin to appear in our lives. To become a gifted prophet and prophetess, we must live our lives with the power of focused consciousness and begin to pick up the certain changes, the movements, the vibrations that happen to us to increase our intuitive powers. Now let's join the live conference where I'm teaching this course. Welcome into the live conference.
Increase our intuitive powers, we must begin to use power of focused consciousness and be consciously of every movement to sense the hidden vibrations the universe will bring us. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, that is so absolutely true, Master Prophet, because
Yes.
I've been going through a very ritual that you had given me before.
Yes.
And I'm like in the middle of the 30 days.
Beautiful.
And just on Tuesday night, I woke up and this number just popped up in my head.
There you
and
go.
I really didn't know whose number it was. But when during the day on Tuesday, then I realized it was a young lady back in Brooklyn whose house had burned down last year.
Beautiful.
And I called the number, and she said, I said, oh my goodness, I said, you know, I didn't realize this was the number, Bentley. I said, because the number just popped up in my head.
Yes.
And I just called you. So she said, oh no, you are a true prophet, you know. She said, I'll tell you the reason why. I'll tell you the reason why you called me. She said the person that I had fixing my house ran away with all the money.
Wow.
He patched up the house and everything, took back all of this raw material, and even went down to the, I guess the department where plumbers are registered on
Yes.
their license.
Yes.
He went and took his name, and the name gone to all of her thousands and thousands of dollars.
Wow, that's amazing.
God bless you, Master Prophet Noel.
God bless you.
She said that she was so broken, and, you know, she literally wanted to, you know, like really hurt this person.
Yes.
And, you know, she had to come to her senses immediately.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. And that's an actual testimony of focused consciousness. Because Prophetess Brown, you are aware of any vibrations, any signals that the Spirit is sending you. You see, to increase your intuitive powers, Prophetess Brown, we must begin to become aware. Now, Mrs. Cross, are you on the line?
Yes, I'm listening.
To speak forth accurate prophecies, you must be conscious of the hidden signals your clients are vibrating and become in tune with the voice of intuition. What's your thoughts on